Hello everyone. So this is sort of a follow-up video to my earlier video, which sort of aimed at automizing data alerts to save your time. As you know, that positional trading is all about timing. It's all about understanding sectors, understanding market, understanding the stocks which are showing price volume action, and wait for the right entry point where the risks are minimal and ride it as long as the momentum continues. In that process, and when I say timing, being in front of the desktop is not always feasible, and hence in my earlier videos, I've shown ways and means of automizing this data in terms of sending alerts to your email. We have spoken about creating some alert system on the top of Google spreadsheet. For example, this is a spreadsheet which talks about Nifty 50 stocks, their price action movement, moving averages, volume, etc. And I've also shown some ways of sending emails whenever you see some price action or price movement on various criteria, and send an email. So you used to get email to your Gmail box. Of course, there are alerts in platform like charting. Everybody's aware of the charting dashboards. Uh, they also have introduced something called an alert. For example, in this case, you are seeing an alert for all the stocks in 52 weeks high. So these were all there. So then what is that I'm talking different right now? The issue is that these are completely formula based. The systems basically works on technical parameters, and you can go from very simple to very complex. But in every case, there is always a condition of you manually going and checking the actual story. Try to understand why there is a price movement. Is there a positive news? So, in short, the context was missing from the data, and that was not giving you enough confidence in terms of whether you need to act on those alerts or not. So, that means half of the problem was solved. You were getting the alerts, but whether you should act on it, probably no, because you still need to go to a screener and go to the web and figure out why this movement is. So, I have been trying to figure out a solution to this. Of course, we have seen the AI, we have seen the Gemini of the world, and we have seen other stocks, which helps to understand a concept really, really fast. But I was trying to connect the story, and that's when I understood the power of Perplexity AI and the Perplexity Finance. So, Perplexity is a system which not only takes the power of LLMs but also keeps it current by crawling the data on the web. So that means it's more of a Google with the power of LLM. So what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to set up some automation in Perplexity to give me alerts with the context. To start with, let us look at a simple use case, and of course you can learn from it and you can add prompts as per your needs. I'm trying to get a prompt or alert on all the stocks near or above 52 weeks high. The volumes are increasing, the RSI is positive. I have added a context now where it also looks for positive BSE NSE notifications in last 3 weeks. So I'm doing two things here. I am adding the context to the above technical parameters. I'm also asking the LLM to give a sentiment to the notification, whether it's positive or negative. Positive public forum sentiment. What I mean by here is, of course, you have value picker, you have Times of India, Economics Times. So, is there any positive forum or sentiment about the stock? Of course, I'm putting a market cap limit. You can change it according to your needs. Last and not the least, the stock should not be in any of the observation list by any of the authorities like BSE and NSE. I'm asking you to give it a tabulated form and then make it easy to understand. Now, of course, you must have done this multiple times, but what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to add the context here. If you want, you can add your you can add your stocks or sites that you want the LLM to check for sure. Okay. Let's try to do a small test here. Okay. So I'll just copy the prompt, go to Perplexity, paste it. So what you see is it is actually looking for not only trying to get the prompt right, but it is going to multiple sites and trying to get you the full. So if you see here, it is going to the BSL list, it's going to the ASM list, etc., etc. It is going to the data sites, and then here is the list that it has come back with right now. Right. You can play around with the whole data. You can see how it's working. Post this. This is also giving you a sample email how you're going to receive in your email box. So you're going to receive an email. It says, "Dear investor, this is your date for 14th September, and these are the stocks." Of course, you have to. I haven't checked the stocks as yet, but you can do that. Now, on this, how do I get an email? So what I'll do is I will basically go to the same prompt and add a line called create a task. So what will happen is that it takes sort of, then it will actually start working on the task. So I'll go to the Perplexity, copy paste the same prompt. Now I'll say I'm creating a task. So what Perplexity will do is that now it will start creating the task. So it has understood your requirement. Select the time where you want the app, when you want this email to come. You can, if you want this alert to be temporary, you can add an expiration date. Otherwise, you can keep it just as it is. And then the notification will be on email app, on emails, and on mobile. So that means you will get an alert in your phone if you have Perplexity app. You get an email on your phone as well. And then I'll hit the create the task, and it says the task has been created. So it is as simple as that. So you can play around more prompts. I'll be more than happy to share this. I've also created a small Telegram group in case you want to get updated with these kind of tips. I keep doing that on a day-to-day basis, thanks to my job, thanks to my profile. Hope this will be useful. Thank you so much.